Welcome to the Militia Gaming community. I'm Trigger, and today we're going to talk about Need for Speed 2022. Let's go! Alright, real quick before we get into the video, guys, I just want to mention that we do have a Discord for the Militia Gaming community. There's a link in the description down below. In this Discord, we have level 50 Need for Speed Heat crews, we've got Need for Speed Talk, we've got the Crew 2, Forza Horizon 5, and other racing game channels. Definitely go in there to connect with me and other players that are playing the same games. Alright, let's get into this. The thesis of this video is that Need for Speed 2022 might already be in trouble, and there's a few reasons why I think this might be the case. Number one, we're already a frustrated fan base. I can't say that Payback and Heat were complete failures. They sold pretty well, but I think that has to do with the fact that there's a cult-like following for the Need for Speed franchise. It's always been that game that caters to the arcade racer who loves street race car culture, and that by default gives it a good base audience. That being said, both Payback and Heat had some major failures that, combined with the public disdain for EA's profit-first mentality, has led to a lot of frustrated players. This, in my opinion, opens the doors for its competitors. And enter Forza Horizon 5. If you've seen nothing about this game yet, you can check out this video about the 10 best features of Forza Horizon 5, which is launching this November. But in short, the game looks amazing. Everything I've seen, from the environment to the car list to the multiplayer, looks to be top notch. But more importantly, they've made a huge effort to beef up the customization options. New wide body kits, new sounds, painted brake calipers, and lots more. This, to me, is a sign that they see blood in the water when it comes to their street race competitor Need for Speed. It also says that they have committed to improving their game, which is something the Need for Speed franchise historically has not done. The only thing that is preventing the Forza Horizon franchise from smashing Need for Speed is that it's not available on PlayStation. I've heard a few friends say they are buying Xboxes specifically for Forza Horizon 5, but I think a large player base will stick to their PlayStation this holiday season. Unfortunately for Need for Speed, there's more they need to worry about. What about CarX Street? Although it hasn't officially been announced yet, CarX Street is likely to come to PlayStation even if it's not on there at launch, because its predecessor, CarX Drift Racing Online, is on all three platforms. From my research, CarX Street is targeting the Need for Speed player base. I mean, look at the screenshots that they've posted on Steam right now. Nighttime street racing on busy streets, large cities, spiral mountain roads, and coastal highways. It's going to feature online PvP and car building with detailed tuning options. In so many ways, this looks like a mirror image of Need for Speed Heat. However, the physics, the tuning details, and the PvP should really enhance the player's experience. And although I can't say it will for sure be better than whatever the next Need for Speed title is, I can say this looks to be a very strong potential competitor that will challenge the Need for Speed franchise going forward. CarX Street's current release date is set for November 24th, 2021 on Steam. And lastly, I want to talk about the development cycle that the next Need for Speed game has had so far. Around March of 2020, the Ghost dev team put out an update for Need for Speed Heat and was pulled from the project shortly after, and they were replaced by Criterion, who immediately went to work on the final update for Heat, which released in June of 2020, and confirmed they were moving on to work on a future Need for Speed game. This, being in the middle of a global pandemic, was a hard year for all game developers, and many projects got delayed, including Battlefield 6. Now, why is this relevant? Well, because in March of 2021, EA hit the pause button on the next Need for Speed game in order to have Criterion support Battlefield 6 development. which means Need for Speed 2021 became Need for Speed 2022 after having only 9 months of development time. And those 9 months were in the middle of a pandemic, so my guess is they didn't get a whole lot done. Fast forward to today and head to Criterion's career section on their website, and you'll notice there are several positions they are trying to fill, including lead game designer for social and live service, senior experience designer, campaign designer, and UI artists. This tells me that they're looking to beef up the team in very key areas to help work on a large project, most likely to be the next Need for Speed game. And since Battlefield 6 launches in October of 2021, and Need for Speed games usually release in November, the team at Criterion only has 1 more year to finish the game. I'm no game developer, but if you look at the history of games, 2 years is a fairly short amount of time to develop a AAA game. Most of the games take 3 years, and some games like GTA take 5 years plus. But if the game is supposed to release in November of 2022, the Criterion team will have a year and 9 COVID months to get the job done, which says to me the game will either be delayed, which is what I hope happens, so that they put out a finished product, or they release the game in an unfinished state and try to fix it with live service updates, making the players find all the bugs. Either way, Need for Speed 2022 seems to be in trouble already. Alright, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm interested to hear your thoughts on the next game. Also, you're welcome to send me a DM on Instagram, Twitter, or Discord. I read every single DM, so hit me with your questions. Shout out to all the Militia subs. I will catch you on the next one. Trigger out.